Yo, what's up guys? It's Bird here from Addict Gaming, and this is another build from one of your suggestions when we were celebrating our 1 million views for our channel. Now, if you guys still want to get your suggestions for builds into us, we are still doing the builds, so I will put a link in the description to the last video that I put out talking about how we want suggestions from you guys so we could put these builds into practice. So you could put a silly idea, a really wacky idea, maybe like a challenging build that you want us to kind of put in action and actually get to work. So this build is from Rai Gregorovich, and he wanted an Elementalist build that focused on the auras. He also wanted us to use Radiance runes. Now, I'm not going to use Radiance runes because Radiance runes are unavailable in PvP, and I'm not going to buy any gear making these builds because there's quite a few of them. And I actually have a better idea for the runes that also focuses on the auras. So let's look at our gear. Now for our gear we have, of course we're using Dagger. I'm going Sigil of Battle and Sigil of Strength, which will give us a lot more might. That is because we are going Celestial. And Celestial is a very hybrid build between power and condition damage. Now if you are going might stacking or you're in a build that do a lot of might stacking, Celestial is usually a really good option, because you're going to be increasing your power and your condition damage. Now for the runes, I'm picking Rune of Earth. We're going to get toughness and a lot of protection duration, and then if you look at the 6-up bonus, we get, when we are below 20% health, we get the Magnetic Aura. So this will give us Magnetic Aura, Frost Aura, Shocking Aura, and the Fire Shield. Now the only aura that we won't have in this build is the Light Aura, because we don't have access to a light field. But if you're playing with a Guardian or a Mesmer or an Engineer who could also put down a light field, then you can use a Leap Finisher through those light fields to gain access to the light aura. But as far as an Elementalist goes, we don't have any access to a light aura ourselves. So let's look into our traits. We have 2 in Air Magic. Zephyr's Boon, auras grant Fury and Swiftness when applied. And then Earth Magic, grant Protection when applying an aura to yourself or an ally. So every time we apply an aura, which remember with the double dagger alley we have Shocking Aura as number 3 in air, and then we have in water Frost Aura, which is number 4, and that will give us swiftness, fury, and protection every single time we use an aura. Now water magic, we have Cantrip Mastery, reduces recharge on cantrips. We are using 3 cantrips: Cleansing Fire for the condition removal, and then Armor of Earth for protection for the just against power damage. And then Lightning Flash, you usually want to bring Lightning Flash in a double dagger alley build because of Churning Earth. That is our hardest hitting ability. So if we have Lightning Flash, we can use this, and then we can use Churning Earth, and then halfway through we could teleport somewhere else and hit that area instead. And it just makes it a lot easier to hit with Churning Earth if you have Lightning Flash. Then we have Soothing Disruption, cantrips grant regeneration and vigor. And we want that one because we are bringing Cleansing Water. Now you guys might be assuming why I'm not bringing Powerful Aura, and I went out and I played a lot of Powerful Aura in the build, and it's just the survivability isn't there to actually use the build. Maybe I was playing it a lot in Hot Join as PvP. Maybe if you brought it into TPvP and your group actually had a strategy to use Powerful Aura, and you guys actually stayed close to where your auras were spreading to your allies, then maybe you can use this. But in Hot Join PvP, there's just no way. I guess that's the Hot Join, that's kind of the beast of Hot Join. People are just everywhere. There's no coordination or anything like that. So maybe a TPvP, if you have a coordinated group, then you can use Powerful Aura. But I'm using Cleansing Water for the condition removal. It adds a lot more survivability to this build. And then we have 4 in Arcana. Unfortunately, we can't bring Evasive Arcana because we are bringing we're bringing 1 in Air Magic and 1 in Earth Magic, which makes me very sad sometimes. Evasive Arcana is an amazing skill. And sometimes it's really hard running around knowing that you don't have Evasive Arcana, so it's something you might have to get used to. But we have 2 in Arcana for Renewing Stamina, gain Vigor when you deliver a critical hit, which will increase our survivability. And then we have Elemental Attunement. When attuning to an element, you and nearby allies gain a boon. So 1 might for fire, regen for water, swiftness for air, and protection for earth. So you can see we get a lot of protection through switching to earth, and we get a lot of protection through putting our auras on. So the Rune of Earth is actually kind of nice just because you get the 30% protection duration, which will help us against a lot of power damage in this build. And then we have a lot of condition removal through our cleansing fire and through our cleansing water, and giving regeneration to us or our allies and removing conditions, which will increase our support through healing and condition removal as well, not just for ourselves but for our teammates as well. All right, let's jump into some PvP and see how the build works out. Okay, so I just joined a server in Hotjoin. I'm not too comfortable bringing this build into any sort of structured TPVP. I'm not very comfortable with it yet. I do know how to play double dagger builds, but this one is a little weaker than the usual double dagger build that I play. Now, this is going to be interesting because I usually don't talk and play at the same time, and I have a kind of a difficult time concentrating and talking. I usually go pretty quiet when I'm concentrating, so this might actually turn out to be pretty interesting. I'm actually trying to find everybody. I think there's a Mesmer by our Lord right now. There's a thief killing my teammate over there, but I think I'm just going to chill on the point and wait for that thief to come over to me so I can capture this point. This will actually be a pretty good matchup. I'm going to summon out my my Elemental. This will help me out. This is a sword dagger thief, obviously. I hate these guys, man. There's a reason why I put a build out for a sword dagger thief. It's just because they're so good. Even though they just got nerfed. Concentrating. Even though they just got nerfed with their larceny strike and their flanking strike, they're still so strong. Man, I'm actually missing like crazy with my skills. That's one thing you need to remember with the double dagger Ellie is that you should always be facing your enemy no matter what, because a lot of their skills are a little wonky. I really hope I hit him with that. I kind of think I did it though. It seemed like he was kind of expecting it. But anyway, you see me missing here. Jeez, that was pretty bad. But yeah, a lot of the Ellie skills are pretty wonky in the way that they work. Like the lightning whip is pretty weird. So you gotta make sure you're always facing. Jeez, that was horrible. You gotta make sure you're always facing your enemy to make sure that you're getting the most damage that you can. Alright. I'm gonna throw Armor of Earth on. He's got high power damage, so that'll prevent some of that damage coming through. And it's just, he just won't die. Just die, man. Come on. Just die. I do have a lot of survivability in this build. As you can tell, in a 1v1, I can survive for a while. But so can he. So, but the thing is, I have control at this point. I've been getting points for my team while he hasn't been getting points for his team. So, come on. Oh, fucker. Let's see if I can hit him with this. Yeah! I don't think he saw that one coming. I can't believe he didn't die, though. Jeez. Oh, freak. Oh, damn it. He put out his Thieves Guild. Alright. I gotta pop into water here in a second. Oh, sweet. I had an ally come. As soon as he popped his Thieves Guild and Necro came, I had an ally come. I really needed that. Alright, Turning Wraith. Boom! Oh my god, man. I just love seeing those high numbers from Turning Wraith. And you gotta remember that I'm doing a ton of bleed damage as well because we're wearing Celestial gear. That it's not just the power damage that the Turning Wraith is doing, but it's also doing a crap load of bleed damage. Alright, I'm gonna go finish this guy. You're dead. Alright. Well, okay, I held on to the point the whole time. Let's go somewhere else though. Go see what's the haps in the middle. There's that Necro again.
You've lost the quarry.
Did he go back to his base? Yeah, he did. He's going over to quarry. Oh, Mesmer. Okay, I definitely don't want to fight this guy here. I want to be more on a point. I'm gonna run around back to quarry. See what's going on. Alright, his clones are dead. Let's go back this way.
You lost the
Alright, I
graveyard.
see a couple people in graveyard. There's 3 over there actually. I'm just gonna go to Corey. I'm no match for 3 people in graveyard, that's for sure. I'll help these guys take Corey. Remember, you do want to fight with your team. You give a lot of support to your team through healing and through condition cleanse, so definitely if you have a choice to fight 3 people in middle or help your team on a different point, I would definitely help your team on a different point. So, alright.
You lost the
Well, it
waterfall.
looks like they might need a little more help. And fail. That was horrible. Okay. It's done. Chill down. Ah, it's that thief again.
You lost the graveyard.
Chase this thief.
You've captured the quarry.
As long as I'm putting pressure on the thief, he's not attacking my teammates, so it's not good. Wow, that was a horrible combo right there. Shooting Earth, dodge. You know what? I think he might have dodged twice. Yep, sure did. Sure did. And now he's dead. You're not gonna res him, man. Crazy. Well, we got Corey. I might as well move on to somewhere else. Let's see what's going on. Got some people in the middle. I can take this. Kill this necro. Or not. That was sweet. If you saw that, the Guardian knocked him down with his down CC and then like Churning Earth hit him. Sucks around. This Buzzword's attacking me. Let's go up here. Let's get him to fall down. Do some chills. Ride the lightning. Throw my weakness down. Spam light. Hopefully I'm hitting him. Oh, balls. I was hitting him.
You've
Should
taken
have
the
kept running
graveyard.
straight. Alright, well, that's game over. That is the Aura build that was suggested by Rai Grigorovich. I hope you enjoyed this build. And remember, if you guys want to get your own build suggestions in, visit the link below in the description, and you still have time to do so. Thank you guys so much for your support in this past year and a half, and I hope you guys continue to support us in the future as we cover more games and more content. See you next time.